हेलो फ्रेंड्स, आज हम आपके लिए एक महत्वपूर्ण ट्रिक लेके आए हैं। इस ट्रिक के द्वारा आप प्रीलिम्स में अपने कई सारे क्वेश्चंस को सही कर सकते हैं। अक्सर यूपीएससी प्रीलिम्स, स्टेट पीसीएस प्रीलिम, एसएससी एग्जाम, रेलवे एग्जाम और बहुत सारे एग्जाम्स में इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन के शेड्यूल्स के बारे में पूछा जाता है और कई बार हम उनके सीक्वेंस को या उनके नंबर को शेड्यूल से लिंक नहीं कर पाते हैं और हम एक दो नंबर से एग्जाम में सेलेक्ट या रिजेक्ट हो जाते हैं। तो हम कोशिश करेंगे इस ट्रिक के द्वारा ताकि आपको सारे शेड्यूल्स याद हो जाएं। जैसा कि हम जानते हैं कि इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में प्रेजेंटली 12 शेड्यूल्स हैं। हमने इसको एक सेंटेंस के द्वारा याद करने के लिए ट्रिक बनाई है। टीयर्स ऑफ ओल्ड पीएम, टीयर्स ऑफ ओल्ड पीएम, these are the 12 letters and these 12 letters are related with 12 schedules of Indian Constitution. The trick, the each letter of sentence tears of old PM is associated with main word of the schedules of Indian Constitution. और आइए हम देखते हैं कि टीयर्स ऑफ ओल्ड पीएम ये 12 इंडियन शेड्यूल से कैसे रिलेट करते हैं। टी, द फर्स्ट शेड्यूल ऑफ इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन इज territorial jurisdiction and names of state and the union territory. So we have taken T from territorial jurisdiction. Then second schedule of Indian Constitution is related to emoluments, allowances and privilege of president, vice president and others. So we have taken E from emoluments. Third schedule of Indian Constitution is related to oath or affirmations of several dignitaries. We have taken A from the affirmations. Fourth schedule of Indian Constitution is related to allocation of seats in Rajya Sabha to state and the union territories. So we have taken R from the Rajya Sabha, and the fifth schedule of Indian Constitution is administration and control of scheduled areas and the scheduled tribes. So we have taken the S from the scheduled area and scheduled tribes. So from just a single word tiers, we can remember the 5 schedules of the Indian Constitution. T for territorial jurisdiction, E for emolument, A for affirmation, R for Rajya Sabha, S for scheduled area. अब आप सोच रहे होंगे इन शेड्यूल्स का हमें काम क्या है, कैसे हम इसको यूपीएससी प्रीलिम्स, स्टेट पीसीएस प्रीलिम्स या अदर एग्जाम से लिंक कर सकते हैं। समटाइम क्वेश्चंस आर डायरेक्टली आस्क्ड which schedule of Indian Constitution allocates seats in Rajya Sabha to states and the union territory. Just remember the Rajya Sabha. If you are remembering the sentence tiers, it is the fourth letter in this sentence, so that is the fourth schedule. अब हम देखते हैं कि सेकेंड वर्ड ऑफ कैसे रिलेटेड है शेड्यूल से। Sixth schedule of Indian Constitution is related to administration of tribal areas in the state of Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura and Mizoram. So sixth schedule is only related to administration and the control of tribal areas of Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura and Mizoram. We can remember these 4 states by a trick: no money in ATM 2. जैसा कि हम जानते हैं कि नॉर्थ ईस्ट में 3 स्टेट्स हैं जो एम लेटर से शुरू होते हैं: मेघालय, मिजोरम एंड द मणिपुर। तो समटाइम देयर मे बी द कंफ्यूजन इन द नेम ऑफ द 4 स्टेट, which are the 4 states: Assam, Manipur, Tripura, Mizoram, Meghalaya. So in this sentence we can remember no money. No money means Manipur, there is no Manipur in the ATM 2, means Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura. अब हम सोच रहे हैं कि इसकी हमें ज़रूरत कहाँ है। कई बार यूपीएससी प्रीलिम्स में क्वेश्चन पूछा गया है और अदर स्टेट पीसीएस में भी पूछा गया है और एसएससी एग्जाम्स या फिर टीचिंग एग्जाम या रेलवे एग्जाम और अदर एग्जाम्स में क्वेश्चन पूछा जा गया है: विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग स्टेट आर फाइंड मेंशन इन शेड्यूल 6? Assam, Meghalaya, Manipur, Tripura. Find the correct. Then we can simply say it is schedule 6 is having only Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura, but no Manipur is there. So we can remember this trick to abbreviation in this. Now comes to the 7th schedule. There are the three lists in 7th schedule. 7th schedule is related to federal provisions, and that is having the three lists: union list, central list, and concurrent list. By this list, the power is divided into the union and the state. So this is it is also a federal provision. Now look at last two word of trick old PM. The Schedule 8 of Indian Constitution is related to the official language. We have taken O from the official language. Originally there was 14 languages and presently there are 22 official languages. Now Schedule 9 is related to state acts and the rule related to land reform and abolition of Zamindari system. We have taken L from land reform. So just remember the land reform and abolition of Zamindari system. This schedule was added by First Amendment Act 1951. So just remember this schedule. This is the one of the most important schedule. It can be asked in any prelims examination. Like we can frame the question: which schedule was added by First Amendment Act? So you just remember it is the 9th schedule which was added by the First Amendment Act, and it is related to land reform. So L is for the land reform and abolition of Jamindari Act. Now comes to the letter T. It's anti-defection. Schedule 10 tells us disqualification of members of parliament and state legislature on ground of defection. This is also known as anti-defection laws. This schedule was added by the 52nd Amendment Act 1985. So this is also an important schedule. They can ask anti-defection law or Schedule 10 is related to which of the provisions, or 52nd Amendment Act in prelims examination, or this schedule can also be asked in mains examination. Now comes to Schedule 11. This schedule is related to provisions that specify the power, authority and responsibilities of Panchayat. This schedule was added by 73rd Amendment Act 1992. It is having 29 matters. So we have taken P from Panchayat. So this is the 11th schedule added by 73rd Amendment Act 1992. You can also remember this. This is also one of the most important, Panchayat, because they can ask which schedule was added by the 73rd Amendment Act, or what 73rd Amendment Act related to. It's related to panchayats. Now Schedule 12, or last schedule. This schedule was added by 74th Amendment Act 1992. It is having the 18 matters related to municipalities. So we have taken M from the municipality. So this tiers of old PM completes all 12 schedules. So just remember this sentence. अब जैसा कि हम जानते हैं कि इस समय 12 शेड्यूल्स हैं इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में, इनिशियली वहां पर सिर्फ 8 शेड्यूल्स थी. 9th schedule was added by First Amendment Act, 10th was added by 2nd, 11th was added by 3rd, and 12th was added by 4th. So remember these last 4 schedules, they were added by Constitutional Amendment Act. So you just remember the word tiers of old PM. Finally हम tiers of old PM को revise कर लेते हैं. T is taken from the territorial jurisdiction of Schedule 1, E is from emolument of Schedule 2, A is from oath or affirmation Schedule 3, R is taken from the allocation of seats in Rajya Sabha to state and union territory. S is taken from control of scheduled area and scheduled tribe area. O is taken from other scheduled areas that is related to state of Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura and Mizoram, Schedule 6. F is 7, related to Schedule 7, that is federal provision. It is having the 3 lists: union, state and concurrent list. O is taken from the official language. It is Schedule 8. L L is related to land reform and abolition of Zamindari Act. Schedule 9 added by First Amendment Act. D is taken from the defection or disqualification of members of legislatives, and it is taken from 52nd Amendment Act. P is related to panchayats, and it is added by 73rd Amendment Act. M is related to municipalities, and it is having added by 74th Amendment Act, having 18 matter. So just remember tiers of old PM and keep this slide for your notes. Now let's look up at the question asked in UPSC Civil Service 2014 exam. Which of the following schedule of Indian Constitution of India contain provision regarding to anti-defection law? 2nd, 5th, 8th and 10th. You all knows which is it is the anti-defection schedule, that's 10th schedule. Now practice question. Which schedule of Indian Constitution is related to official language? 2nd schedule, 5th schedule, 8th schedule और 10th schedule. अगर आपने ये ट्रिक को केयरफुली देखा है, इस वीडियो को केयरफुली समझा है, तो आप इस क्वेश्चन को आंसर कर सकेंगे. जस्ट ट्राई इट. थैंक यू.